In Trieste this evening, the Sunday evening match between Cagliari and Juventus. I'm Patrick Taroni, your commentator for this match. And what an occasion it is this evening. Of course, Juventus and Cagliari here playing at the same time as the huge match of the week, the Milan derby at the San Siro. And it could well decide the outcome of the season. Who wins the Scudetto and who doesn't. It could and it could not. It all could go down to the very last day of the season next weekend. But if Juventus do win here against Cagliari and Milan fail to beat Inter at the San Siro, then Juventus will be automatically crowned Serie A champions for the season. That's what's at stake here. Juventus, of course, are coming off that shock draw against Lecce in their last match. They were winning comfortably, it has to be said, 1-0 until 5 minutes from the end, and then a horrendous error from Gigi Buffon, very unlike him, usually very reliable, but a bad mistake allowed Lecce to score that equaliser, which really left most of the Juve team and the supporters in shock. And that allowed Milan to bridge the gap at the top of the table to just 1 point. So Juventus absolutely have to win. As the teams come out then here in Trieste, of course, Cagliari playing at home but away from home because the Sant'Elia hasn't passed safety regulations, so they're playing their home matches here in Trieste at the Stadio Nereo Rocco. Conditions are perfect. Cagliari have very little to play for. In fact, they have nothing to play for. They are safe from the drop. They know they're playing Serie A football next season. They are on 42 points in the league. They're lying 16th, but they are 3 points ahead of Genoa, and so they are mathematically sure of their place in Serie A next season. Looking a little nervous, it has to be said, also in warm-up. Very unlike him to commit such a mistake like he did against the Lecce, but he's going to have to prove himself here and bounce back. Juve are still in the driving seat, but like I mentioned, they have to hold it together, and this is where it gets very, very tense indeed. Of course, Milan need to do the same against Inter, but really AC Milan have the pressure off them a little bit now with the unexpected draw against Lecce, handing them 2 extra points and allowing them to close the gap. Well, Cagliari and Ficcadenti have made a couple of little adjustments to the starting lineup. Pagazzi is in goal, but Arialdo, Astori and Canini are in defence with Pisano on the right-hand side, Arialdo on the left. Then it's Nainggolan, Conti and Ekdal. Ekdal, former Juve player, of course. But up front, no Kossu, who's on the bench. It's up to Ibarbo to play behind the front two, Pinilla and Thiago Ribeiro. So a small change by Ficcadenti with Ibarbo starting the match. Very dangerous player, Ibarbo. And watch out for him, very skillful player, very strong, the Colombian. Juventus, for their part, well, no real surprises to Antonio Conte's lineup. Buffon is in goal, of course. Barzagli, Bonucci and Chiellini at the back, maintaining this 3-5-2 formation with Lichtsteiner, Vidal, Pirlo, Marchisio and Pepe this time on the left-hand side of midfield. So Pepe back in the starting lineup as expected, with Matri alongside Vucinic. So Matri back in the starting lineup also. And we are all set for kickoff. Just waiting for the go-ahead. Sato is the referee, as you can see. There's a huge fan base here, the Juventus fan base came to Trieste to watch this match. Mostly Juve fans, strangely considering it's a Cagliari home game. But Cagliari a lot further away away from their home than Juventus, and plus Juventus fans are, of course, all over Italy, much of the north. And here the Juve fans cheering on their side. So Sato is ready. We have kick-off then. It's Cagliari who start the match. Launched forward. Chiellini with the early header. Back to Pisano and Canini. Arialdo forward. Angolan. Angolan, of course, who was linked to a move to Juventus over the January transfer window. Didn't go through in the end because Cellino, the Cagliari president, didn't want to sell him. Could be something that might take place this summer over the transfer window. Bonucci with the foul, high foot from the centre-back. Story now to Canini, out wide to Pisano. Down the line. Marchisio was the man blocking that pass. Marchisio, of course, who scored against Lecce early on. It seemed it would be a pretty easy game for Juventus, but it didn't prove to be. They had plenty of chances, but just couldn't double their score and put the game beyond doubt. Is Cagliari still in possession with Arialdo. Angolan taken out here. And that's a foul on Angolan. See a sliding challenge from Lichtsteiner. Here's Conti. Dispossessed. Marchisio to Pirlo, forward. Vucinic to Marchisio. Pirlo nicely out to Chiellini. Pepe now, Chiellini. Back to Bonucci. Here's Chiellini once more. Flicked on by Vucinic towards Matri. Who has found less space in the starting lineup in this second half of the season. Pretty much the regular choice in the first half, at least a starter. It's displaced a little bit to Quagliarella and Borriello in recent weeks, months. Chiellini now is down. Forward. Marchisio dispossessed by Ekdal. Marchisio and Ekdal, and that's a free kick. Those two played together, of course, in midfield. Really convincing the Juve board, management. Lichtsteiner. Off Arialdo, and it's out of play. Here, back to Bonucci, who spreads it quickly onto Pepe. Marchisio now, just trying to put his body in front of the ball, and he does. What a good free kick. Had to let the ball just run. This time Ekdal, returns the favour. And in Marchisio, free kick in the middle of the park, taken quickly out to Pepe. Pepe had just come back from a slight injury a few weeks. Is Matri inside the box. He's lifted that one towards Vidal. That's easy though for Ragazzi in goal. Michael Ragazzi. In every game so far for Cagliari, 7-1. replay. Both sides still to settle. And it's onside here. Vucinic, he's slotted it home. An early goal for Juventus. Mirko Vucinic. 5 minutes gone. 6 minutes. Juventus have taken the lead. Well, he runs over to his bench. Mirko Vucinic left all alone, ball over the top. The flag didn't go up. We have to see a replay to see whether it was in fact offside. No, it wasn't, not when the ball was played. So a mistake from the Cagliari defence, and Vucinic slotting it through the legs of Agazzi. And Juve once again have an early lead here against Cagliari. A similar start to the game against Lecce. 6 minutes gone. Juve lead against Cagliari. Vucinic scoring his 8th goal in Serie A this season. Here the Juve crowd on their feet. That's the perfect start for the Bianconeri. It does give Cagliari plenty of time to regroup, of course. Early days. Angolan is possessed by Vucinic, who committed the foul though.
Barzagli pressuring him. Here's Lichtsteiner. He's going to go away. And it goes down, clutching his face. The referee doesn't give anything here. Ibarbo still in possession. Bellini and Ibarbo just shaking hands. It's Conti who just caught Lichtsteiner. Again, very close decision. Doesn't look offside. If it was very marginal. Top of the screen. Cagliari defender keeping Vucinic on the side. Buffon. Pirlo. It's back from Barzagli. Once again Barzagli forward to Vidal. Excellent play by Vidal. Creating space for himself. Pucci through to Pirlo. Went away from Ekdal. No foul given though. Vidal has been shown an early yellow here. Not even 10 minutes gone. Well, he stepped on the foot of Ekdal. And Vidal gets the first booking. He's got to be careful now. Arturo Vidal. It was a late challenge and he just stepped on the foot of Ekdal. Pepe, back to Cellini, inside to Bonucci. Fabulous start for Juve and their title ambitions, but they're going to have to put this game to bed, unlike the one against Lecce. Of course, if Juve and Milan were to finish on the same amount of points, seems unlikely really, but if they were to finish on the same amount of points, then Juve would still win because of the head-to-heads between the two sides. Very much in favour of the old lady. ball out of play. It was a short ball. Just getting confirmation then of the yellow card for Vidal. It's another foul. So too many fouls committed by Juventus. This opening 10 minutes of the match. A goal also coming from Vucinic. Some very important goals this season. He may not be as prolific as he once used to be. Has been a very important player for Antonio Conte. In fact, he's pretty much the only guarantee up front. If he's fit, he plays. Santiago Ribeiro committed the foul on this occasion. Now Marchisio. Bonucci. Long ball forward. A bit too long this time. Straight through to Agazzi. Canini. Long ball. So Chiellini is underneath it. Now Vidal to Pirlo. Back to Vidal. Out to Lichtsteiner. Zagli back to Pirlo. It's Conte. Marchisio. Back to Chiellini. Pirlo back to Chiellini again. Inside to Marchisio. Looking for Vucinic once again. It's picked up by Nainggolan. Goes back to Arialdo. Zagli underneath it. Now leaves it for Pirlo. Tries to pick out Matri. Wasn't a good ball this time from Pirlo. Here up against Chiellini. Ball still in play. Pepe keeping it in. Vucinic. Bonucci. Matri. Vucinic, that's a nice ball to Marchisio. Marchisio with a shot. And it was too close to Agazzi. Easy save in the end for the Cagliari keeper. Nice interplay in midfield. Space opened up nicely for Marchisio. Although Matri was making the run forward, Marchisio got a sight of goal. And there's a huge cheer around the stadium as Inter have taken the lead in the Milan derby. Not sure that Conte will really want to hear too much about what is going on. That's the situation at the moment. At the moment, it's looking very, very good for Juventus, but we've only played 14 minutes. Still a long way to go. Keeping that one in play. Not quite, it bounced out in the end. Diego Milito scoring for Inter on 14 minutes. Chi just clearing it long, didn't want to take any chances. Here's Matri. It's come to Lichtsteiner. Couldn't find Vidal down the line. Now, want to leave his leg. Doesn't catch too many players. He's already on a yellow. That ball a little bit too long for Thiago Ribeiro to chase down. Offside given anyway by the referee's assistant. Going back to his keeper, didn't really know who to pass it to. There he has found Vucinic in the end. He's kept possession nicely. He's got Pepe out wide. Here he is. Simone Pepe taking on Zano. Gets it back. Cleared this time. Astori. Play on, says the referee. Vucinic. There's a player down though. Pirlo with a shot. Straight at Agazzi. Easy save again. It was Pinilla who was taken out gruesomely by Chiellini. It certainly seemed like a foul. Pepe once more. Marchisio behind him. Here he is. Marchisio looking up. Pirlo spotting Pepe's run. Here he is. Pepe. Pepe with a shot. Agazzi with a better save, or a harder save anyway. Firm shot from Pepe. Agazzi is a busy keeper at the moment. Bonucci letting this one run. Pinilla trying to take on Chiellini. Chiellini doing well to dispossess the forward. There's going to be another yellow here. Nainggolan on Lichtsteiner. Nainggolan then. Yellow. Chiellini's challenge. Tussled with Pinilla again, but they've seen the chance. Simone Pepe. Well, it was well struck. It was close to Agazzi. It had plenty of power in it, and Lichtsteiner is down and has stayed down. Looks to be in some discomfort, does Stefan Lichtsteiner. Have the likes of Cáceres, Estigarribia, Giaccherini on the bench that could take the place of Lichtsteiner. Certainly the favourite would be Cáceres in that position, or Estigarribia could come on and Pepe could switch flanks. At the moment, Juve still down to 10 men. That ball was played too far forward for Vucinic. Agazzi once again with a kick. Chiellini, Pirlo. It's back on now. Pepe. Pirlo. Back to Bonucci. Bonucci coming forward with the ball. Leaves it for Vidal. Behind Lichtsteiner. Wanted it played into space. Here's Bonucci. Bonucci with a long ball forward. And it's come through to Marchisio. Marchisio! And he went for the volley, but he was closed down quickly by 3 Cagliari defenders. Won a corner kick. Pirlo then. From the corner flag, plenty of black and white shirts in the middle, whipped in, Agazzi punching it out, and he's also won a free kick. Agazzi just playing it square, gets it back from Story. Referee is blown though. quite rightly say the ball has to go out of the box. Lichtsteiner hacking it away long towards Vucinic. Atri underneath, beaten to it by Conti. At the moment, Cagliari out of the game, really struggling to hang on to possession. Canini forward. Lichtsteiner, and that's a nasty clash of heads between Lichtsteiner and Astori, I believe, or not. Pinilla, you can see both of them on the ground. That's nasty indeed. You instantly saw both of them clashing heads, and well, hopefully they're both okay. But, both look to be a little bit unconscious after this. Down under a heavy challenge. Pinilla also didn't look very awake, it had to be said. Well, someone at the shot, Mauricio Pinilla. But he seems to be okay, which is the main thing. Are warming up on the touchline, as you can see. Well, Pinilla's back on his feet, that's good to see. Not so for Lichtsteiner. Doesn't seem to be quite as okay. Lichtsteiner may well have to be replaced. It doesn't look like he's going to get back up. I mean, that's took a real heavy hit. His head really whiplashed as he went to ground. Paramedics just putting a neck brace on Lichtsteiner, so he's definitely going to be replaced. Worrying moment for the Swiss player. Lichtsteiner is being stretchered off. Hopefully it's nothing serious. He will naturally, I think, be taken to hospital just to have all the checks done, make sure that there isn't anything serious. In the meantime, Conte will certainly make a substitution. Hasn't so far, but Juve just currently playing with 10 men again, with Steiner out, and that's a poor clearance by Ariaudo. So Caceres is coming on. Well, he is talking, he is moving, which is a good sign. Lichtsteiner, Caceres is ready now, and he's come on. So Caceres on for Lichtsteiner. Pirlo then, from the corner flag. Into the near post, and it's going to be another corner kick, headed out by Pinilla, I believe, at the near post. Pinilla seems to be okay after that clash. Again,
post. I think it struck the woodwork. Whipped in so close to goal. But it didn't take a touch off a Cagliari player. Yes, indeed, off the woodwork it did come. Pirlo going for goal almost. Well, 25 minutes have gone. Juventus lead 1-0 thanks to a Vucinic goal on 6 minutes. But it's been interrupted many a time this game. Some niggling fouls and a couple of injuries. So the referee should really be adding quite a lot of time on at the end of the half. In the meantime, it is a free kick for Cagliari. Just a lack of rhythm at the moment to the game. Well, that's way overhit and straight out by Conti, excuse me. Been taken to hospital. Out to Cassius. Down the line, Patri managed to toe poke it forward. Ragazzi with the kick. Di Barbo with the header. It's come to Barzagli. Offside position. Poor mistake by Arialdo and then by Vidal, who's given the ball away, and it's now Cagliari on the break. Nia with a poor pass, couldn't find Arialdo. Well, mistakes taking place at both ends with both sides. Caceres with the throw then. Straight swap with Lichtsteiner slotting into exactly the same position. Nangolan with a header. Marchisio committing the foul, necked out. Arialdo forward, here's Nangolan. Plays it square, back by Egdal. Conti now. Played forward to Arialdo. It's out of play. Vucinic. Back to Pirlo. Back to Buffon. Buffon this time trying to go long, but Pinilla picked up the loose ball. No foul this time. Pepe can bring it out for Juve. Back to Pirlo. Vidal. Back to Pirlo. Looking up to see what movement there is ahead of him. There wasn't much movement, so he's gone back to Bonucci. Bonucci finding Marchisio. Now Pepe. Back to Pirlo. He's got Vidal free. Can't find him. Marchisio, furthest forward of the three midfielders. Chiellini. Everybody behind the ball for Cagliari is Vucinic. Out wide to Caceres. Vucinic back to Caceres. He's onside and he's won a corner kick. He just had to check back in, Caceres. Case of straight offside, but it did in fact come off the arm of Arialdo. Referee and the linesman didn't spot that. Another corner kick though. Pirlo. Headed out once again by Pinilla. Some much needed defending Cagliari. And again to the edge of the box this time. Pepe just couldn't keep his volley down. Wanted a corner kick, Pepe. Didn't get one. So we're seeing the incident again. Now, letting that one go out of play. Juve throw. To Pirlo. Chiellini, he's got Pepe out wide, prefers Vucinic in the middle. Now Marchisio, losing possession. Nainggolan, that's good play, but well won by Vidal. He was in turn taken out by Nainggolan. They want another yellow here, the Juve players. Nainggolan, I don't think that was a yellow card offence, it was just a little bit late on Vidal. Would seem a bit harsh to be sending Nainggolan off, although it was late. I've seen yellow cards given for less. Pirlo, in the meantime, is standing over this free kick. Played it forward to Vucinic, cleared by Ekdal. Vidal back to Pirlo. Over the top, but Vucinic hadn't made the run. Ekdal. Cleared by Panini. Play. Still rather unusual game. Neither side really creating any chances at the moment after the first 10 minutes of play. Juve with just a 1-0 lead at the moment. Buffon's ball. Easy for the keeper. That was a risky pass by Bonucci. It's come to Pirlo though. Just flicks it on to Marchisio. Almost got Matri on his way. Matri has seen very little of the ball so far in this half, and we are approaching the last 10 minutes plus whatever's added on. Pirlo hanging on to possession so beautifully. Here's Vucinic. It's out to Cáceres, but intercepted by Araujo. Shot of Elian Krasic up in the stands. Bonucci. Played over the top, but no one in particular by Cagliari. Possibly a little worried that things are going in a similar direction to Lecce, where Juve took the lead after just 8 minutes, but then couldn't double it. Rid of the ball. Conti. Back to Araujo. Inside, here's Pinilla turning, going away from Pirlo. Pinilla with a fantastic strike, and that's just wide. That's the first chance for Cagliari. But it just goes to show that this 1-0 lead isn't enough for Juve. What a strike, really good and not far away at all. Buffon was beaten. He wouldn't have got there had it been just inside the post. That's a scare for Juve. Battle going down, but no free kick given. Juve on the break now. Vucinic, he's got Matri making the run. Here he is, Matri! And he just got there. But it was offside, I think, in the end. Well, judging by that, it didn't look offside, but it came to nothing in the end anyway. Save made by Ragazzi. Forward, gets it back. It's Nainggolan. Variable dispossessed by Chiellini. Here's Vidal. Vidal's gone down. He stayed down. Nothing serious, maybe. Just got a. Maybe it just fell awkwardly Vidal. They won't want to lose two players to injury. Pirlo forward, but not an accurate pass on this occasion. Vidal, Pirlo, Barzagli. That's poor. So Juve just losing their concentration as the half has gone on. Really, they haven't stepped up their game and just taken their foot off the pedal. Failed to create goal-scoring chances now for quite some time. Can't afford to relax. Chiellini chasing down the ball. Being dragged out of position. Thiago Ribeiro couldn't find Ibarbo. Here's Pinilla. Doesn't go past Casillas though, does well. Nainggolan putting pressure on him. He's kept it in play, Nainggolan, and he's also won the corner kick. Thiago Ribeiro from the corner flag. Tense moments now. It's a pretty poor delivery by Thiago Ribeiro. Pirlo flicked on nicely by Vucinic. Here's Marchisio. Marchisio. Zano taking him out. Yellow card for Pisano. Just let the ball run and put his body in the way again. Really well, Marchisio. Down with an early ball towards Matri, just too deep. Matri, of course, playing against his former club. From Cagliari, January last season. Thiago Ribeiro. Challenged by Bonucci. It's a throw to the home side as we approach the last 5 minutes of play. Cross comes in. Buffon having to stretch. Ekdal was underneath it. Buffon with a long kick this time towards Vucinic. By Vidal goes straight to Ibarbo. Conte furious on the touchline, and Casillas making up for the mistake. Again, misunderstanding as the flick from Vucinic was a good one, but both players moved away from the ball. So they're just losing their hunger a little bit. Pirlo, the edge of the box. And in the free kick as well as Ibarbo took him down. Ibarbo hasn't had the possibility to show his qualities just yet. Chiellini down the line towards Napoli. Nino's underneath it. One back by Pepe. Trying to play back by Marchisio. Eventually coming off Pepe. Not an easy ball to control though. Vidal, Cagliari doing well to put the Juve midfielders under pressure. Long ball through towards Caceres. Again, Gatti very alert, off his line quickly. Now Ekdal. It's a story forward to Nainggolan. Arialdo with a long ball. Bucci underneath it. Ibarbo now leaving it for Nainggolan. Keeps it in play nicely, Nainggolan. Maybe a Cagliari throw though. Ibarbo goes over quickly to take. He's going to leave it. Arialdo. Nicely done by Astori. So he hooks one towards the far end of the box. Juve come away with the ball though. Pepe now. It's nicely done. Chiellini back to Pepe. Back to Chiellini. He's got Pirlo, but Pirlo just marked by two players. Chiellini going for the free kick. Conti with the challenge. Possibly just catching Chiellini on the head. News coming from the San Siro that AC Milan have equalised. So 1-1 now between Inter and Milan. Remains 1-0 here, of course. That goal from Vucinic on 6 minutes separating these two sides. But it's not been a great performance by Juve. Bonucci, long ball forward. Conte, I think, will be a little bit worried by the lack of occasions for his side have been able to create. Vidal. Pirlo. That's better when they move the ball quickly in midfield. Caceres with a cross. It's too long, but it will come to Pepe here. Pepe and Marchisio. Pepe! It's just wide. He went for goal himself. It wasn't far off. 4 minutes then to be added at the end of this half as it begins to rain heavily here in Trieste, making the surface a lot quicker. Just curled wide. Pirlo, one back by Juve thanks to Pepe. Pirlo playing over the top. Marchisio chasing this one, but Ekdal's there. Takes the ball well. Ekdal. He's coming down really heavily. You see Conte doesn't really care if he gets wet or not. He's a worried man on the touchline at the moment. Forward by Pisano. Chiellini got a foot in, but it's come back to Ekdal. Swede out to Nainggolan. Back to Ekdal. Conti. It's Thiago Ribeiro. It's a back from Pisano. A little bit of possession here for Cagliari. Nainggolan forward, that's nicely done. Just whacked away by Bonucci. Thiago Ribeiro out wide. Pisano with a cross. Too close to Buffon. Plays it out quickly to Vucinic. Vucinic losing possession. It's gone Cagliari's way. Pisano. Chiellini, but it's come off Pepe. It's a ball clearance though by Canini. Pepe now running at the defence. Pepe going all the way. Pepe, can he get a shot away? And it was blocked by two players. Inside to Pirlo. Forward to Vidal. Back to Pirlo. Now Matri couldn't get there ahead of his marker. Ibarbo holds off from Marchisio's challenge. Nice piece of skill from Ibarbo. Conti looking for the long ball. Thiago Ribeiro back to Pisano. Inside to Ekdal. Thiago Ribeiro again. Ekdal. Cagliari finishing on a high then as the last 10 seconds of the half tick away. That's it, says the referee. So Cagliari 0, Juventus 1. Not a great performance from Juve despite the lead. Vucinic on 6 minutes. It all seemed to be downhill, but once again Juve starting really well and then fading as the half has gone on. Cagliari certainly the better of the two sides right at the end, with a chance also from Pinilla. But we still have 45 minutes to play. We'll be right back with the second half. Don't go away. Hello and welcome back to the second half of Cagliari Juventus. We are in Trieste, where it's raining heavily now. That could add a bit of spice to this encounter, make life trickier, certainly for the goalkeepers. It's raining quite heavily indeed. The score at the moment is Cagliari 0, Juventus 1. Mirko Vucinic on 6 minutes of play opening up the score. But since then, Juve were rather flat and failed to create as many chances as maybe they would have liked. They did go close to doubling their lead with Pepe. But whilst it remains just a one goal, it remains very tense indeed for the Bianconeri. As things stand, Juventus would be crowned champions because AC Milan are drawing at the moment with Inter in the Milan derby. But we have 45 minutes left to play. It's Juventus who kickstart the second half then. No changes made to the either side. Word has reached me that Milan have in fact taken the lead at the very start of the second half. It's all changed already. As Milan close the gap back down to 1 point. And if it stays that way, then it would come down to the last game of the season. Pirlo, though, with a free kick. Struck it right against the wall. No foul committed by Pirlo. As he won back possession. Well, there's bound to be a surprise or two left in store. There always is. Milan coming back from 1-0 down. The flag is up, there was an offside. All that Juve can do is to win. Hope that Inter do them a favour. If not, it goes down to the last game. Teched out. Zano inside to Conti, who's found Pinilla with a nice pass. Chiellini just hacking it away. Juve need to keep their calm. They want to just get rid of the ball just to get it out of the danger area, not just yet. Second goal, of course, would settle their nerves. Cagliari did come close in the first half with Pinilla to scoring. There's a foul committed by Chiellini. Yellow card shown to Chiellini. As he slid in, seemed to get the ball, but he also got his man. He kicked Pisano in the leg. Free kick. Thiago Ribeiro is standing over. Ton just telling his man where to stand. Pepe. Swung into the danger zone and headed out by Barzagli. Picked up by Conti. Nangolan now. Pirlo, nicely to Vidal, who slips just as he was trying to pass the ball. To Cagliari, still camped inside Juve's half. That ball just skidding out of play. Well, there's going to be a change as Kosu is coming on. Coming on for Thiago Ribeiro. So Ibarbo is going to go up front alongside Pinilla, with Kosu behind the front two. Pepe go away from Ekdal, held him back. Chiellini. Forward. Matri laying it off. Vidal seems completely out of sorts in midfield. Vidal. Not a bad pass. Hasn't got into the game. He did slip early on. And possibly injured himself. Seemed to recover. That's Buffon's ball. Bonucci. Chiellini, Pepe, nicely done. Pepe tries to go away from Pisano.
Goes back to Bonucci. Vidal didn't get a touch on the ball, but Vucinic does. Nainggolan won back momentarily by Vidal, but Nainggolan still in possession. And Vidal again with a challenge, this time Pirlo. Here he is, Pirlo, calm under pressure. Pepe. Doesn't get it back from Vidal, who's finding it hard to stay on his feet here. Marchisio. Referee has blown his whistle, not sure in favour of whom, but seems to be a Juve free kick. Has taken it quickly. Well, as you can hear from the chair, Inter have equalised, but Nainggolan is away here. He's played it out to Pinilla. Pinilla inside, and he goes down. No, it's going to be shown a yellow card, Kossu, for diving. Well, drama and controversy here in Trieste. I have to say, I thought Cagliari could have done better with that break. Kossu onto Pinilla. Pinilla really should have taken it on himself. Kossu, I think, was trying to play it back. Well, he did go down pretty easily. Kossu didn't take much. Pinilla could have gone on himself and struck it from the edge of the box. I think his was an involuntary pass. Giaccherini is coming on, and Vidal, I think, is the player coming off. Yes, indeed, Vidal not having a great game in the middle. Just one of those days, or possibly a little bit injured, Vidal. Giaccherini is on. Pirlo winning back possession. Here's Giaccherini. There is a slippery surface now. Pepe on Pinilla. They've got to be careful, Juve players. Yellow card. Pepe shown a yellow. The penalty incident again. Play out eventually. Here's Pinilla, who's starting to grow as the game goes on. He's gone away from two here, Pinilla. Finds Nainggolan in the middle. Kossu's cross cut out, fell at the feet of Pirlo. Pepe keeping it in play. Now Vucinic. Pepe gets it back. Pirlo forward to Vucinic. Just tried to flick it past Astori. Cross from Caceres cut out. Marchisio in the box. Here's Vucinic. Who can he lay it off to? Far too heavy the touch for Caceres. While it's all happening in Milan, it remains a very slender 1-0 lead here for Juventus against Cagliari. Marchisio into the back of Kossu. Foul for Cagliari. Just swapping balls. sweeping pass towards Pinilla. I think Pinilla was offside. Here's Bonucci. Nice touch from Matri. Vucinic, but he's all alone. Vucinic leaving it for Giaccherini, who went for the first time shot. Pepe, should I say, not Giaccherini, excuse me. But it just dribbled into the hands of Agazzi. Pirlo with a header. Here's Marchisio. Out to Pepe. Pepe going forward. Back to Giaccherini. It's dispossessed by Kosu. Barbo. It's a Juve throw. Right, it's a Cagliari throw. Do apologise. Conti just leaves it. Zano forward. It's too long for Pinilla. Who is the last man supported now by Kosu, with Ibarbo really acting more as a midfielder. Caceres wanting a free kick, didn't get one. Good play by Ekdal. That's a nice ball towards Pinilla. Barzagli's underneath it though. Caceres to Marchisio. Back to Barzagli. Back to Bonucci. Out wide to Caceres. And inside to Matri. Pirlo now forward. Right idea, just couldn't find his man. Kosu. Ibarbo. Leaning constantly on top of Ibarbo every time he gets the ball. Back to Bonucci, goes out to Chiellini. Matri, Pepe. The ball's out of play. Pepe's sitting down. Not sure the referee's given a free kick. Let's play on. Juve got on with it quickly. Here's Giaccherini. Hasn't really got into the game yet. Goes back to Bonucci. Giaccherini. Leaves it for Chiellini. That's an intelligent header by Matri, but Vucinic with poor control on this occasion. Nia chasing this one. He's up against Barzagli. Nia giving away the free kick. Marchisio now. Quarter of an hour has gone in the second half. Here's Matri. Holding the ball up. Waiting for support. One a throw. Caceres. Matri couldn't find Caceres again. It's going to be a goal kick, no throw. It's just gone off right at the corner flag. So Cagliari get ready to bring on Larivey as well. You saw him stripped down. Another striking option. Caceres to Marchisio, back to Caceres. Inside Caceres now, Vucinic. It's the spread play, and he has done. Pepe inside. Flag was up though for Pepe. Barbo, who is going off. Victory Barbo out. Larry on. Chiellini just leaving that one for Buffon. Chiellini, Giaccherini, nicely done. Gets it back from Matri. Trying to play Vucinic in. Back to Chiellini. Marchisio to Matri, plays it off. It's nicely done by Vucinic. Pepe taking on his man, Pepe, and then slipped just as he was trying to cross the ball without Pisano to collect it. Chiellini is Pirlo. Pirlo dispossessed by Conti. Throw to Cagliari. Tension mounts here in Trieste. Juventus hang on to this 1-0 lead. And it's very, very similar to the Lecce match. Pirlo goes away from Kosu. Forward towards Matri, just too long. Skiddy surface, needs to be ever so precise, the pass. Story under pressure, so is Ekdal. Giaccherini on top of him. Chiellini, it's falling kindly to Kosu, who's got a bit of room. Kosu goes past Pirlo, shoulder to shoulder. Kosu pulls up. Nothing given, Juve play on. Giaccherini on to Caceres. Caceres with a low cross. Vucinic. Vucinic again. Vucinic! Couldn't get a shot on target. Oh, was there an elbow here from Pirlo? Couldn't see from that replay. Vucinic way off target in the end. Playing it towards Matri. Flag was up though. Matri offside. Well, it wasn't offside, judging from the replay. Vucinic wanted it played to him. Ball just trickled out now. Throw to Cagliari. No update from San Siro. Still 2-2 between Inter and Milan. Del Piero also warming up. Juve with just one change left to make. Lichtsteiner was replaced in the first half. And Giaccherini came on at the start of the second. It's a nice ball out to Pisano. Nainggolan holding off Pirlo. Rialdo now with the cross. That's Buffon's ball, easy for Gigi Buffon, who hasn't had much to do, much like in the Lecce match. Juve just unable to put this game to bed. It remains very much open whilst it remains 1-0. Ineos offside again. Looking more and
so. Barzagli now has to go long down the line. It's Conti up to Larive, who turns Chiellini nicely. Now Kosu, Pinilla trying to go away from Barzagli. Juve get men behind the ball as Nainggolan slips as well. Kosu with a cross. It's too long and it's gone out of play for a goal kick. Buffon prefers to play this one long. Took a touch off Vucinic. Nicely done by Canini to Astori. Forward to Conti. There is Conti. The long ball, and Pinilla just couldn't collect the pass. Giaccherini inside. Oh, that's beautifully done by Pirlo. That is so nicely done. Wonderful control. Wasn't an easy pass to control from Giaccherini. It came at pace. Again, his ball over the top, looking for that last man. Nainggolan goes back, goes all the way back to Agazzi. Now Astori. Cut out by Barzagli. Here's Pirlo. Pirlo over the top. It's a Matri, couldn't take it in his stride. Offside flag was up anyway. Matri. Again, it's a mistake by the referee's assistant. You've got to agree with Matri. That's the second time he's been caught offside when he wasn't. Although he didn't control the ball well. Ekdal. It's nicely out to Kosu. Dangerous position, Kosu. Kosu with a shot. Gigi Buffon always knew it was going wide, but it was a good shot from Kosu, and it's another warning. Chiellini now. Pepe to Giaccherini, behind to Vucinic. Pepe. Pirlo wanted the ball, Pepe preferring the easier pass to Chiellini, and Cagliari very high up the pitch and making life very difficult for Juventus. Borriello is about to come on, third and final change for Juve. Pirlo. Referee giving Pirlo the free kick, although I'm not sure he saw it. Took the ball away from Pinilla. He's not the quickest player by any stretch of the imagination, Pirlo, but he's so effective. He goes away from players so well, with just a shimmy, a dummy, drop of the shoulder. So, third and final change. Matri hasn't had the best of the evenings. He's being replaced by Borriello. Throw the dice for Punta with 20 minutes left. Borriello scored his last two matches. Vucinic laying it off to Pepe. Pepe taking on Pisano. Has to go back though. Pepe calling for the crowd. Make themselves heard underneath the Juve end, despite it being a Cagliari Cagliari home match. Just leaving it to Pepe. Took a touch on Pepe though. This time it's a Juve throw. There's Vucinic again. Goes away from one man, gets it back. Vucinic! What a strike! Wonderful save by Agazzi. Well, that's Vucinic at his best, curling into the top corner. Agazzi had to stretch, made a very good save. Nice layoff by Giaccherini. It was curling into the top corner. Corner kick is taken, being taken quickly. Here's a Marchisio, finally gets the cross away, it's just wide by Cáceres. Two chances in the space of 30 seconds for Juventus. Cáceres with a header. They were lining up in three to get their head on the ball. Borriello was possibly even better placed, and it was just inches wide of goal. Kosu losing out in midfield. Marchisio on to Cáceres. Cáceres giving the ball away though. Pirlo winning it back for Juve. Pepe now with a bit of room to take on Ekdal. It's a nice ball out wide to Cáceres. Cáceres with a chance to cross. Finds Borriello! It's over the top. I think it's an own goal. And it's 2-0 to Juve. That's the goal that Bianconeri were looking for. That could be the goal that seals the Scudetto as things stand at the moment. With the game in Milan. Well, we have to see it again to see whether it was an own goal or whether it was Borriello who got the last touch and it just looped over Agazzi. Well, Borriello's taken the credit, but let's see it again. The cross was a good one. Giaccherini was offside, but it came into Borriello. No, it was an own goal. A terrible own goal. Canini. Well, just one of those. It just came off the wrong part of his boot and looped into goal. Bit of luck, a stroke of luck for Juventus. A huge stroke of luck. Poor Canini. Just wanted to clear it with the outside of his boot. Inadvertently put it beyond his own keeper. Now the crowd are really on their feet. Borriello. Giaccherini. Just told him to play up a second. Having words with a couple of players. Borriello, Conti. Minutes left to play. Pirlo. Angolan back. It's Astori out wide. Well, that would have settled Juve's nerves. Just what they needed. Yet to produce a shot on goal in this match. Come forward now with Yaldo. Here he is again. It's possessed by Cáceres. Here is Cáceres. No free kick. It's going to be a throw to Cagliari. Kosu. He's giving it
cleared away. Marquisio on to Cáceres. Free kick again given. Yellow picked up by Story. We've seen the goal again. Very unlucky for Cagliari. Canini, the goal scorer, that second goal. Ekdal now. Nainggolan now. On to Conti. Nainggolan out to Pisano. Conti, long pass. Bonucci is behind it. Conte continues to shout instructions to his team. Is Borriello. Just inside, but Borriello slipped. Cagliari have possession. Conti, as he looks up. Now Pinilla, who's dropped very deep indeed to pick up the ball. Back to Ekdal. Well, a huge roar around the stadium is because Inter have in fact taken the lead again against Milan. You can see there Conte telling his players Inter 3, Milan 2, and that would make it official for Juventus with just 12 minutes left to play. So now Milan would need to score 2 goals. Ooh, as that ball just goes past Buffon's post. Milan would need to score 2 goals to keep the title race alive. One wouldn't be enough. So Juve on the verge of producing something historic here. Their first Scudetto since the Calciopoli scandal broke in 2006. It's been a long time in coming. Serie B in the process. Conte in his first season in charge on the verge of completing, well, what many would describe as a miracle. Could be a third here as Pepe took his time shooting, but there's a player down inside the box. Referee stopping the game. Well, it is Pisano receiving treatment. Saying Juve on the verge of really something historic, still unbeaten in the season with just 1 game left after this. They could go the entire season without losing a match. They could be crowned Serie A champions tonight here in Trieste. They would celebrate the title in front of their own fans at the Juventus Stadium against Atalanta next weekend. Wasn't expected to push for Champions League spot at the start of the season has gone beyond all expectations. Conte cannot wait, of course, for these last 10 minutes to evaporate Buffon, he just clears it this time. Doesn't want to repeat the error of Lecce. He's had nothing to do basically in this match. Buffon plays it out to Pepe this time. Pepe back to Chiellini. Nicely done by Chiellini. Larrivée taking his legs away. Headed out by Astori. Two players go down, but Playons is the referee. Chiellini. This time, free kick is given his way. There's Giaccherini playing Pepe in. Pepe not interested in taking on Pisano now. Happy to just keep possession. Giaccherini playing the ball out. Nainggolan. Barzagli. Here's Cáceres. Just losing his footing, Cáceres, on this slippery surface. Conti. Cagliari in possession. Juve with every man behind the ball practically. Conti again, orchestrating things, but there isn't too much zip about Cagliari's game now. As Cáceres gets the last touch. And Yaldo takes the throw. Marchisio winning it back onto Cáceres. Lets it roll out of play. Players just waiting as fans are coming over the barriers. They're all Juve fans, of course. Not seeing what's going on where the throw's supposed to be taken. Cáceres will be told to get on with it now. Does. Here he is, Cáceres down the line. Moriello to chase. Kosu on the chest. Conti, it's a good ball forward. Larrivée just couldn't get there ahead of Buffon. Pirlo. Here he is again, Pirlo just spreading it out wide to Cáceres. And again, Pirlo touching it on nicely. Vucinic is giving it away to Nainggolan. Here's Conti once more. Forward. Well, we are just waiting for the minutes to tick away here. Chiellini getting the touch. It's come on to Pisano. Gets the ball back into the danger zone. Headed out by Pirlo. It's Giaccherini. Now it's come through to
Larive wants a shot. Cellini came charging in. Both players are down, but play on, says the ref. Pisano, it's headed out by Bonucci. Cellini is still down. Kosu plays on, now the referee brings it back, and there is more news coming from the San Siro. Inter have taken a 4-2 lead against Milan, and that really, I think, means that Juve are Serie A champions this season with a game left to play. Conte knows it. He's smiling away unless something extraordinary happens here in Cagliari. Somehow managed to find 2 goals out of nowhere. But it seems very unlikely. The score between Inter and AC Milan. Cellini, who is back on his feet. Well, there's much debate about whether this will be Juve's 28th or 30th Scudetto, and about whether a 3rd star will be added to the shirt. Of course, a couple of Scudettos were taken away from Juve after Calciopoli, but it doesn't matter for Conte and his players. All that matters is that they are champions for this season. Cross headed out. Conti with a shot, but it's way off target. That's exactly what the Bianconeri wanted to see. So Conte and his players on the bench ready to celebrate. Incredible. Juve 37 games unbeaten in the league, plus all the other matches. The Italian Cup, no defeats this season. It is true that Juventus didn't have European football to take their minds off the league, but what a campaign it has been. Now into May, Del Piero, in what is probably his last season, almost likely his last season as a Juve player, and he'll probably be playing his last game, no doubt be given a run out at the Juventus Stadium next weekend in front of his home fans. Cáceres back to Bonucci. Been as well deserved victory by Juve, although they haven't been as impressive as on other occasions, but they've just done enough. 2 minutes to go before they can celebrate here. Conte has already started to celebrate. You can see there the players on the bench. Bonucci, players on the field have just got to keep their calm a little bit longer. Here's Bonucci, forward to Vucinic. Marchisio, it's a first for many of these Juve players. Not many have a Scudetto to their name. Del Piero delighted as well. Conte continues to celebrate. Ask the crowd for more noise. The ball is right by the Cagliari corner flag. Cagliari, well, they had nothing to play for coming into the match. They haven't forced the issue too much, it has to be said. Not a shot on goal to test Gigi Buffon this evening. The referee still hasn't blown the final whistle. Flicked on by Arrive Pirlo. That's it! Juventus can officially celebrate. The referee's blown the final whistle. It finishes 2-0 here. And you can see the fans, the players just running off the pitch as quickly as possible to try and get away from the fans. Juve are champions. They have won the Scudetto, thanks also to Inter, who have beaten Milan. I'm not sure if the game has officially finished, but it was 4-2 with only a few minutes left to play at the San Siro. Juventus are the 2011-2012 Serie A champions. Conte has produced a miracle, and I will leave you here in Trieste with the celebrations of the Bianconeri. That's all from me, Patrick Taroni. Thank you very much for watching.